friends? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In this video, I will be reviewing for you all the new juicy, colorful, beautiful blush shades from Gucci Beauty. I have all three of the new shades for summer 2023. So if you want to see some swatches, some daylight application, and all of my thoughts, then keep watching. All right, party people, let's get into it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, because if you are new here, welcome. My name is Sophia and I'm a complete luxury beauty addict. I upload videos every single week about luxury beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So if you love Gucci Beauty and other luxury brands, then you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button to join our fam. I'm going to be linking these blushes where you can find them in that description box down below. They are available now in the US and they're popping up in other countries. So I'll have a shopping guide down for you guys where everything is linked. But let's talk about these blushes from Gucci Beauty. They're very expensive. They're $49 a piece, just like the original shades. A lot of people ask me, Sophia, $49 is very expensive. Are these blushes worth it? And you know what, friends? It is luxury beauty. To an extent, you are paying for the Gucci on the front of the package. But that being said, these are some of my favorite blushes in my collection. First off, I love the beautiful, luxurious packaging. I think the stars are super duper cute. And I also really like the formula. I think that they're very easy to apply. They're smooth, they're silky. They also have a demi-matte feel. So these are not gonna be completely matte, and they're not gonna be as glowy as, let's say, an RMS blush or a Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand, for example. These are kind of in between. They're very silky. They give a little bit of kind of glow and radiance to the face. It's a really good Goldilocks blush. So for me, it definitely is worth it. And for summer, we've got three beautiful, bright, poppy new shades, which I'm really excited about. So that's what this video is going to focus on. If you want to hear a little bit more about like the formula and just my thoughts in general for these blushes, I'm going to be linking my original review in the description box down below, where I swatch and demo all 6 of the original shades. So if you want to see more swatches, all of that is going to be in my other video, which will be linked down below. So enough of that. That was a little bit of information for anybody out there who are newbies to these blushes. Now let's talk about the beautiful new shades for summer. The first one that I have right here is number 07, and this one is called True Pink. This is going to be that bright, fresh, enlightening bubblegum pink that is really trendy right now at the time that I'm filming this video. We've seen this from Dior. We've seen this from so many brands. This particular color is definitely going viral right now. And so this is Gucci Beauty's interpretation of it. I think out of the 3, this one is probably my favorite. And I think it's mostly just because it really does suit my skin tone very well. I'm very pale and pink is kind of my color. So I think that this undertone and just the tone of the blush really complements my skin tone. It is a very beautiful, fresh Barbie bubblegum pink. I absolutely love it. The next new blush shade is number 8, and this one is called Soft Red. A lot of you were asking me about this, and I think it's because it's called Soft Red, because what exactly does that mean? Is it a desaturated red? What exactly is a light red? Well, friends, according to Gucci Beauty, it's this, which essentially is a beautiful and bright coral. That's what this is. It's very orange leaning, I will say. So if you thought that this was going to be a little bit more red, this isn't going to be like those reddish browns that we see from a lot of brands in the summer. This really is going to be a bright coral, and it's very beautiful. Also like the fact that this is going to pop a little bit more on darker skin tones than the light pink is, and then the other oranges that we saw from the original release of these blushes. And the final new shade is number 9, Intense Plum. When I think of plum, I typically think of purple, because plums are sort of like that dark purple shade. That's not what this is. This is more like when you bite into the plum and you see that bright magenta color just under the skin. That is the color of this blush. It's more of a magenta than it is a purple. And I actually think that this one, it mimics the natural flush of my skin the best out of all of the Gucci blushes. I don't always want to look this flush, but I really like this blush if I'm doing more of a minimal look, maybe just something really soft on the eyelids, a little bit of mascara, and this blush. It's really great for that kind of no makeup flushed kind of look. All right, friends, I hope the swatches and the demos were helpful. Now we're going to do a couple of comparisons. A lot of you have been asking me for comparisons with the other Gucci blushes, with the Armani blushes, with the RMS blushes. So let's do a couple of those real quick to give you an idea of how all of these differ. I'm going to start off with True Pink. I have a feeling this one is going to be very, very popular. So I'm going to do a quick little swatch right there. Here I have number 01 Silky Rose from Gucci. As you can see, the new pink, it's much more vibrant. It's much more bubblegum, whereas Silky Rose, well, it is more of a rose, as you can see right there. Equally as beautiful and fair skin friendly, but it's a very, very different tone. And then also we have Radiant Pink from the original line. This is number 03. And this is really similar to the Silky Rose, except it is just a little bit more vibrant, and it's a lot more of like a coral color as opposed to the True Pink. Next, we have the infamous Dior blush in the shade 001 Pink. We're gonna see how similar these are. I have a feeling they are quite similar. Wow, that's interesting. So this is a little bit lighter. So they have the same sort of tone going on, but this one from Gucci, it is a little bit more pigmented and a touch darker. I also have here the RMS blush in the shade French Rosé. This is also in a very similar vein, but I have a feeling this is not going to be as cool toned. Yeah, this is going to be much more of a rose. And these blushes as well, you can see the Gucci's kind of in between the Dior Backstage, which is more matte, and the RMS, which is super duper glowy. And then finally, I have Euphoric from Giorgio Armani. This is going to be more of like a shimmering gold peach. I know a lot of you guys picked this up. I just want to show you it's really not in the same color family. Next up, we're going to compare Soft Red. So let's watch that right here. And I definitely want to show you this up against the other two orangey shades from Gucci Beauty. So here we have number 02 Tender Apricot. You will notice this is much lighter, more of, well, it's more of like a pale apricot shade. And then we also have Bright Coral. This is the one that probably would be more relevant to compare. And as you can see, the Soft Red, it does have more of that red undertone, which is, I guess, why they called it that. And then the Coral, it's more of like an in-between, almost like if you were to mix these two colors. Let's compare Soft Red with the Armani blushes next. This one is number 30, which is called Offbeat. This is a bright orange shade. It's definitely more on the orangey side, not as red, not as like toasted and roasted. But I also want to compare number 40, which is called Mania. This is the color that I thought of when I was using Soft Red. And there you go, friends. It's actually very similar. It might have more of a pinky undertone. This one is almost like mixing these two from Armani Beauty. And finally, we will compare with the RMS blushes. This one is called Mai Tai. This is another beautiful orange shade. And wow, I think that one is probably the most similar so far. And then I also have here Sangria. Let's give this one a try because this one is a little bit redder. Ooh, these are pretty similar. If you have either of these from RMS, you probably don't need this one from Gucci Beauty. I'm putting them in the direct sunlight right here. And I don't know, I think Sangria might be the most similar when I actually hold it into direct light, but also keep in mind that these from RMS, they are very, very glowy. So if you want something that's a little bit more toned down, then the Gucci is a better choice. And finally, friends, we have Intense Plum. So let's get that one on the arm here. I'm getting some better swatches here. I want to compare this with Gucci Beauty 06 Warm Berry, one of my favorite shades of the Gucci blushes. I like this one for fall. And this is the one that's more of like a neutral purple. My first thought when I saw the Intense Plum was, okay, how does it compare? But they're actually very different. This is going to be my purple for the autumn and winter time, and this will probably be my purple for the summertime. I also have number 60 Mystery from Armani Beauty, so let's give this one a try. I definitely thought of this one. Oh, okay, that's actually quite different. This is more of a purple, this is more of a brown, and then this one is more of the magenta. Let's do the RMS blushes. I have Pomegranate Fizz right here. Let's give this one a try, and I'm actually gonna swatch it right there because that is the one, yep, that I think is the most similar. We've got some similar shades here. And then just for fun, I'm also gonna do Hanky Panky from RMS because I want to show you guys how this one's actually more similar to the other ones that are in this category. All right, friends, those are all the comparisons that I have today. I hope that they were helpful, but if you have any other questions about how the formula compares or about how some of the shades compare, sound off in the comments section down below and we can all help each other out. Now, what do I think of these new shades from Gucci Beauty? I think that they are very welcomed. I think that we needed some brighter shades in the lineup because a lot of the shades in the first 6 that they launched, while I enjoyed them, a lot of them are a little like same but different. And they are a little bit lighter and kind of more muted. We didn't really have many that I think were great for deeper skin tones. And if you wanted more of a pop of color, you weren't really gonna get it. So I like the fact that they came out with these really beautiful, bright, seasonal colors. Like I said, I think that the pink one probably suits me the best. It's the easiest one for me to just kind of whack on, but I really like the other 2 shades as well. And friends, if you haven't noticed, I am wearing the pink shade on my eyes today as well. I like to wear them on my eyes for kind of a quick monochromatic look. It was very fast for me to do my makeup today. It really doesn't take that long. I think they look really beautiful on the eyes. Now, I think the question you need to ask yourself, friends, and why I do the comparisons for you are, do you already have these colors? Because as you can see, I can pretty much dupe all 3 of these. I can dupe most of the Gucci blushes with other things that are in my collection. It's not like they're crazy unique shades. In fact, these 3 shades I'm seeing a lot from other brands. Usually if brands are launching a certain shade, it's because it's trending. And so go into your collection, see what you already have, see what types of formulas you have, and then decide if you want to pick up one of these 3. But in general, I think that they're all really beautiful. I absolutely love the Gucci blushes. It's worth it for me. I like to collect them, but it is like almost $50 or $50 with tax for a blush. So think if you really need that color, if it's gonna work for your skin tone. And then if you wanna treat yourself to a beautiful little blush, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. They're really, really cute and I'm enjoying them so far this summer. That's all I got, friends. I hope that this video was fun and helpful for you. Now it is your turn. Sound off in those comments down below and let me know what you think of these new shades. I really wanna see some nude shades from Gucci Beauty. We really only have the rosy beige or rosy tan, some may call it. We really only have that one color as a nude, and I wanna see a little bit more variation there. So maybe for fall or for winter, we will see some nude shades that are being released, but I think for summer, this makes sense. But I wanna know what you guys think. Did you pick any of these up so far? Sound off in those comments down below. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, friends, I hope that you see some beauty in your day, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.